This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Monday. We are getting after it today. Happy New Week. Oh, yeah. The market is dipping a little bit today, causing a lot of liquidations. If you want to know what the liquidations are and what this means for the market, make sure you smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share this stream out with friends so more people know what's going on here. And check out our two amazing sponsors of the show, Cake Wallet and Market Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 15% off Market Cipher. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers, and a subscriber goal of 18,240. 12 away. Let's get after it. I want to say good morning to everybody in the chat, and then we'll get into our news headlines. Let's get it. All right. Where is everybody? We got Mike Volmer Kai, username Silver Days Blocky. Nice to see you. We got Brian Piano Maddie B. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. Black Hat, good morning. Michael Cartwright is here. Good morning to you, my friend. John Legend, Aquarian, All Set. Good morning. We have Bobby F, Rob C, Nicole. Good morning. Grandpa, good morning. Gary is on multiple platforms today. Chase Blanchard, good morning. Good morning. Robert Ferguson, good morning. Po-Man, what's up? We got Brian Oakes. Nice to see you. Andy S. James Kellogg, good morning. Romo, good morning. We have Ace of Hearts, good morning. St. Jerome, Golden Wolf, Yukio's on X. Who else? We got Moneybags, Alberto, John Foster. Shout out to Papa John and missteencrypto. Elric, good morning. Squeaks, good morning. Alpt, what's up? Hi, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. It's nice to see you all. Okay. I think I got everyone. I'm not sure. Otto, good morning. Cough, cough. All right. I am Penny ETH. Good morning. Good morning, Penny. Who else we have over here? All right. Let's see. I think I got all my TikTokers. Guys, please smash the like, say good morning to me. Go to YouTube. YouTube and X are the best spots to be, right? VV Zombie, good morning. All right, guys. We do have the Discord as well. We're going to do an after show today, right after. I believe I have time for that. Hold on. Let me double check. Yes, I do. Okay, I could stay in the Discord for about 10 minutes post-show and get after it with you guys. And that's open to everybody, not just members, because I want to hear feedback from you guys. So please go over to Discord and join. Link your YouTube to the Discord. Right, Chris Hanley, good morning. All right, let's get after it, guys. We have Bitcoin this morning down about 0.5%. $101,900 at the moment. Today's low currently is around our 98K mark. So please make sure you guys are aware that if we fall below 98K, we're back into our 91 and 98K range. We might bounce around there a little bit. But we're doing pretty good with the market. I'm happy to see everything that's going on here. We do have a lot of red for the day. But again, zoom out on the month, and we have some nice green up in there to a degree. So we'll check it out. Even the hourly is looking pretty good. Like, we're starting to see a little bit of a rebound in the market. Maybe the liquidations just release some selling pressure. And again, we're going to look into the charts and your coins to watch later to break it all down. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. Ace of Hearts, I did go to the range. TJ, good morning. Supa, good morning. All right. Doge Boy 001, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thumper said, may you all be blessed. Sending blessings to everyone. Keen Bean, good morning. All right, guys, let's get after it. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're going to get into your breaking news headlines. Let's get it. Right now, we have all the illicit activity being frozen on blockchain. 26.4 million to be exact. Who froze it? Why were they frozen? Let's get after it. Tron, Tether, TRM freeze $26.4 million linked to European crypto laundering gang. Spanish law enforcement, in collaboration with blockchain firms Tron, Tether, and TRM Labs, froze $26.4 million in crypto linked to a pan-European money laundering operation. This involved collaboration with the T3 Financial Crime Unit, an anti-crime initiative launched in August of 2024 by the three firms. The investigation relied on police surveillance to identify the crime organization. Its crypto wallets were connected to illicit activities using KYC data from service providers to mark the T3 unit's largest coordinated freeze to date, adding to the $126 million recorded in its debut year. A spokesperson said this organization moved millions across borders using both cash and crypto to help criminal groups launder their profits. Now, again, I view this as a really bullish thing for Bitcoin and blockchain in general, just because, again, the blockchain's transparent. If you're doing things that are wrong, we're going to find you. And so that's amazing, especially because a lot of the problems with cash or the corrupt banking system, they let certain people do bad things just because they can. So I would just be aware that this is a very bullish thing for blockchain. If you're a bad actor and you're using blockchain, that's quite silly because, again, it's all transparent. People are very bullish, and people are going to keep buying Bitcoin despite the dip. And you already know who I'm talking about. It's Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor buying another $1 billion of Bitcoin this morning. He tweeted that MicroStrategy acquired 10,107 Bitcoin for $1.1 billion at $105,596 per Bitcoin, achieved a Bitcoin yield of 2.9% year to date. And as of January 26th, they hodled 471,107 Bitcoin, acquired for $30.4 billion at about $64,511 per Bitcoin. And you thought that MicroStrategy is maybe exhausting all their means to buy more Bitcoin. No, because there was a follow-up announcement here from MicroStrategy's Michael Saylor saying that today, MicroStrategy announced the launch of STRK, a new convertible preferred stock offering available to institutional investors and select retail. To view the investor presentation video, you could click here. And without going into the video, obviously you can see what their goal is. And it says that MicroStrategy announced, subject to market and other conditions, it intends to offer in a public offering registered under the Securities Act of 1933 as amended 2.5 million shares of MicroStrategy Series A perpetual strike preferred stock. And MicroStrategy intends to use the net profit from the offering for general corporate purposes, including the acquisition of Bitcoin and for working capital. More money for Bitcoin. Yeah, is that a surprise? Absolutely not. Looking at MicroStrategy stock this morning, it is slightly in the green-ish. We are technically down 0.85% right now, $350 MicroStrategy. We're looking at a bear scenario here, $327. Your bullish scenario here is $388. You really want to target that $400 MicroStrategy. We do have that all-time high of around $540 MicroStrategy. Pretty nuts. MicroStrategy is killing the game. We do have a red dot printing on the stock with the VWAP going down, as well as that money flow taking a little bit of a dip, though maybe this news will push it on forward. MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor, they're working on finding any money they can scrap up for Bitcoin. And I mean, listen, if you're going to buy the dip, then you might as well do it now. As they buy the highs and the lows. He's like, he's not scared, and volatility is a gift for those that are really committed. And I kind of agree with that to a degree. Guys, if you're bullish on Bitcoin, let me see those rocket emojis in the chat. Let me see those rocket emojis. People have been worrying over the weekend and last week, the big debacle was, is there going to be a strategic Bitcoin reserve? If there is a crypto reserve of some sort, should it just be Bitcoin only? Should it include other digital assets? Which I think there should be a Bitcoin reserve. Personally, this is my opinion. Have a Bitcoin reserve and then have another crypto reserve full with other digital assets. I do believe those digital assets should be things that are more stable, things that are similar to Bitcoin, things like Litecoin, I believe, and even, throw Ethereum in there. I think there should be a few select cryptocurrencies that should be thrown into the reserve, but I think the Bitcoin reserve should be separate. And that's why Ripple was under fire, because people like Jack Mallers and all these Bitcoin maxis were coming after Ripple, and they were like, they're lobbying and using their money so that way they could push off the crypto reserve, the Bitcoin reserve, and have a crypto reserve with XRP in it. And people were losing their minds. I don't know. People were losing faith nonetheless. David Bailey, who runs the Bitcoin conference, who claims to have orange pill Donald Trump, tweeted this last night. I just talked with Donnie T and thanked him for keeping his promises to our industry and to Ross, because hashtag Ross free. I asked him if he wanted to share a message with the Bitcoin community. He said he's with us 100%. We're going to send Bitcoin to much greater heights, and we're going to outcompete China. Hold on, I have a sound for that.
China.
And other countries that want to take it from us. Thank you, President Donnie T, for being the first Bitcoin president. Promises made and promises kept. And people said, cool, but how? David says that Donnie T called him. He said that they spoke for 10 minutes, covered a few topics, all Bitcoin related, and said, I don't think he's aware of the concern, and I didn't raise it. So apparently, he didn't say anything about the crypto reserve, but he said that Donnie T is very Bitcoin forward. So we'll see what happens here. But last week we saw that David Sachs, the crypto czar, was talking about how they had to do research for a Bitcoin reserve. So yeah, it does sound like everyday politics to me. It does. And it's just, I think we're going to be very Bitcoin forward as a country. I think people just need to take a chill pill and realize that we need to take our time here. There's literally nothing that happens overnight, and everyone wanted the day one, signing executive order for strategic Bitcoin reserve. That would have been great. Don't get me wrong. But this is what happens in crypto. This is what happens in politics. Everything takes time. So I would say keep calm, huddle on. It's going to be okay. Take a chill pill. Everyone that's losing their absolute minds right now. And it even goes to, okay, what are we going to use for government spending? And there were rumors over the weekend that Elon Musk was talking about using blockchain as a way to track government spending. And I think that's a great idea. It also stems from RFK, because when RFK was running for president, he was talking about how, okay, we need to see where money goes. As we know, the Pentagon fails audit after audit after audit, and we don't know where that money goes. But, of course, they know where our money goes, the IRS. The IRS knows where your $2 goes, all right? But the government just tends to lose money every once in a while, maybe billions and trillions of dollars. CZ Binance is kind of hopping on that wave, saying that all governments should track their spending on blockchain. Though, would that be the best decision for people that maybe want to hide their funds? No. CZ Binance chimed in following reports of Elon and the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, exploring blockchain to track government spending and reduce the federal deficit in the U.S. He wrote in an X post, unpopular opinion, all governments should track their spending on blockchain, an immutable public ledger. It's called public spending for a reason. I thought that was a pretty good line right there. Public spending should be public. It should be on the Bitcoin blockchain or something just as popular, so that way people could go look at it. Public immutable ledger, so that way no one can mess around, because then they'll find out. Now, I think that it's also important to see where Congress spends their money and the people in Congress, because we know that obviously both sides of the aisle are a little sneaky, where in Congress they might know what company is going to get regulated, if a company is going to get an enforcement action, and then they go onto the stock market before the news breaks, and then they get to trade against that news before obviously everybody finds out, and that's not cool. AOC, who people view as a little delulu. She is a little delulu to a degree. She makes me laugh every once in a while. She was actually talking about insider trading in Congress. And did she admit that there is insider trading in Congress? And did she admit that both sides are guilty? Take a look at this clip. I think this clip should have been a lot more viral than it was, by the way.
There need to be Democrats who walk the walk and talk the talk. There is an insane amount of hypocrisy. And the hypocrisy is what gets exploited to use the cynicism. And wherever there's a hypocritical window, for example, I think one of the most biggest examples of this is insider trading in Congress. Like,
dude, I don't know if I like, do I give snaps? I don't know what the kids do anymore, but like, dude,
it's,
yes,
it is
wow,
like,
that's so crazy.
it's so crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. I mean, like, and this is the thing. It's like people think that everyday people are stupid. I'm like, do you all really think that people don't see this shit? Like,
they sit on a committee, they get information about a drug or a contract or a thing. They immediately make a call. The stockbroker changes things, and their portfolio swells.
Explodes. It explodes.
What are we doing?
And you're doing this on public trust.
Right.
On like taxpayer finance, public, facilities. Like, it, of course.
You're regulating the market that you're trading on.
Exactly. And
you
like,
run the casino.
And then we're supposed to act like money doesn't only corrupts Republicans? Give me a fucking break.
Oh, girl, baby girl. Don't even play.
Oh, girl, baby girl. Don't even play. AOC was not playing in that clip. I thought that was great because, again, money doesn't only corrupt one side of the aisle. It kind of corrupts both sides. And again, whether you like AOC or not, again, it's not, for me, this clip isn't about the politics of like right versus left, but it is, again, showing that people in Congress are insider trading. And even when Gary Gensler was asked about that on CNBC, he was like, well, if something came across my desk, maybe I would do something about it, as if you didn't even know. So I think government spending should be on blockchain, and I think their trades should be on blockchain if they are trading, and they shouldn't even be trading when they know that they are regulating the market that they're trading on. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. And again, AOC, like, people are talking about AOC, like how, obviously she's making a lot of money. Where did that come from? But she is quite spicy. She's a spicy woman, and that's why people like her. And also this generation, the way she talks appeals to the younger generation because they think if she cusses, like, she's a cool kid. She's one of us. But definitely an interesting clip. And I'm waiting for Nancy P to get what's hers, because Donnie T on the campaign trail said that Nancy P has it coming. So we'll see what goes on with her. Guys, please smash the likes, subscribe, and share. I see a lot of people jumping in the stream. Please make sure you smash the likes and share. I just wanted to show you guys that clip because I thought that was pretty interesting. I did. You got to make sure that public spending is on blockchain and that there is no insider trading in Congress, because I think that's so nasty and so unfair, especially where, people start making a lot of money with stocks and then all of a sudden the stocks get halted. GameStop. And so that was wrong. Absolutely wrong. But you know what? When Doge, AMC, and GameStop were running, you couldn't halt Doge, but GameStop and AMC were getting slammed every 5 minutes. Yep, just like Jamie Dimon buying up pet rocks and then going to Congress and saying crypto is bad and used by bad actors. Absolutely, absolutely. Listen, all these people FUD until they know that it's going to get let go. Obviously, you think Jamie Dimon didn't know that Bitcoin was going to hit 100K eventually? You think Jamie Dimon didn't know what was really going to happen with crypto, that it was going to end up having a reserve? Of course he did. And who knows if he's buying behind closed doors? You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. And it's wrong. It's dirty. And even Jamie Dimon's trading should be on blockchain, if you ask me. Patrick Murphy said, I like when Liz Warren swears at me. She's so edgy. That's hilarious. Very Houthi Floof, Smokey Dan, Julio, everyone. Good morning. Hi, Bow. Hi, Bow. Guys, please smash the like and share. Yay. Okay, we're on a roll right now. Again, keep calm, huddle on. We're going to keep getting after it. My goal today is to do some chart requests. And then after, remember, please make sure you join the Discord and go to the community stage after the show. I'm actually going to set up that event right now. Let's set up the event. Stage channel, community stage. Okay, we're going to have a zesty after show on the community stage. Again, this is not for members. It's for members and everyone. So please make sure you guys are there. I'm setting it for 10:45, and we'll just hop in there once the show ends. So please make sure you guys are there. The event's there. When you go in Discord, you'll see an event and a little time for it. So make sure you're there. Right, Steve? Yes, anyone could join the community stage in Discord. We're going to get to crypto ETFs in just a moment. That's going to be our spotlight for today because we have a lot of news regarding these ETFs and all of those things. Okay, first, we have the SEC. We have more news with the SEC. And I think this is kind of odd considering Gary Gensler's out when he always called us
hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Seems like the SEC had a partial win against Kraken's major questions doctrine defense. And I think, again, we're never getting clarity here regarding what's a security, what's not, how do exchanges register, and how are they guilty of violating rules that simply don't exist. I'm not a lawyer by any means, but I can't understand it for the life of me. And you really need to be a lawyer to say, like, okay, there's no laws of the land, and then you're getting yelled at for not following rules, again, that don't exist. We're going to talk about Kraken. So the SEC wins in killing Kraken's major questions doctrine defense. We're going to jump into this really quick. And I think this case could be thrown out too. As we see the new SEC is coming in, and all the rumors are that if people didn't really do anything wrong, that they're just going to pause all of them or withdraw the cases totally. Because again, it really just doesn't make sense for them to continue cases when there are no laws. The SEC has partially won its bid to throw out Kraken's defenses, with the California federal judge nixing the exchange's argument that Congress didn't or hadn't given the regulator power over crypto. And again, if we don't know what's a security, then how does the Security and Exchange Commission get to have power over the industry? Again, nothing makes sense. If something's not declared a commodity, then how does the CFTC play a role in it? I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm Delulu. Put Delulu emojis in the chat. Judge William Orrick said in a January 24th order that he asked Kraken's major questions doctrine defense, one of three defenses the SEC petitioned to have thrown out in its case against the exchange, which it accuses it of offering unregistered securities. Again, what's a security, what's not, and how are you suing them? Judge Orrick said that the SEC wasn't asserting a high consequential power beyond what Congress could reasonably be understood to have granted it. The major questions doctrine says that government agencies can't use powers that Congress hasn't specifically delegated to them. Other crypto companies sued by the SEC, including Coinbase, Ripple, Binance, has cited the doctrine to argue that Congress hasn't given the regulator authority over crypto. In his order, Judge Orrick said cases implicating the major questions doctrine, quote, have the potential to impose a massive influence over the American economy. He added, cryptocurrency is a growing financial instrument, but it has not risen to a level of economic import that is reasonably comparable to the American energy market or billions of dollars of outstanding student loan debt. He ruled that fair notice defense is still in play, as Kraken had plausibly alleged that the SEC didn't give the exchange fair notice that it violated the law, which also could violate due process. Bam, that's true. Like, the SEC just comes at people out of nowhere without saying, hey man, you're doing something wrong, maybe fix it before we come after you. Okay. The SEC would have to show that any ordinary entity in Kraken's position would understand that the Howey test, as applied to the secondary market transactions on Kraken's platform, establishes that those transactions are investment contracts. Judge Orrick said it has not made such a showing. I can't. I just can't understand it. I can't understand it. It boggles my mind. Oh yeah, let's sue a company over rules that don't exist, but we should have let them know in due time that they violate rules that don't exist. Explain it to me. Which tokens or coins are security? And what isn't? Wrong. We have 17 more likes until 100.
Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Andy thinks the SEC drops all existing cases or settles with XRP. I mean, listen, again, like, where are the rules? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Please explain it to me. I don't know. I never understood the last administration. I never understood the SEC and how if they can't tell you what's a security and what's not, then how do they have power to regulate things that aren't even declared securities? And then you have the CFTC, the Commodities Futures Trading Commission. How do they have authority over crypto at all either if they're not telling people what's a commodity and what's not? And even if Bitcoin is a commodity, is it really boxed into commodity nor security? I don't think so. I think it's its own thing. And people in this market or in this boomer freaking government, they're not realizing that Bitcoin is a new technology, that it could be property, that it could be currency, that it could be a store of value. It could be all of these things at once. So how do you put it in a box? All of these laws that were created like 100 years ago. How do you apply a technology that wasn't even conceivable 100 years ago and put it in a... Okay. I'm just going to keep calm. I have to keep calm on Hodolana. I have no choice. I really have no choice. Bitcoin. Save us, please. We do have the Senate Banking Committee that's going to have a hearing on Wednesday, February 5th. So that's next week. And so I do believe that we're going to see a lot of things come to light with the FDIC and a bunch of other people that have really spearheaded Operation Choke Point 2.0, which cut off a lot of crypto companies from the banking system, caused essentially bank runs on companies like Binance US that had to fire 70% of their staff due to the fact that they had no banking partners for as they say, literally no evidence against any wrongdoing they have done or have done. The Senate Banking Committee is going to hold a hearing on debanking. This is a report from Eleanor Terrett. Chairman Tim Scott announced the Senate Banking Committee will hold a hearing focused on debanking on February 5th. Witnesses will be announced at a later date. He says, debanking is un-American. Every legal business deserves to be treated the same regardless of their political beliefs. Unfortunately, under Operation Choke Point 2.0, Biden's regulators abused their powers and forced financial institutions to cut off services to digital asset firms, political figures, and conservative-aligned businesses and individuals. This is unacceptable. As chairman of the Senate Banking Committee, I look forward to working with Donnie T, industry leaders, and members of both parties to stop these abuses. Yeah. It doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on. If you're an American, if you're running a legal business, you should never be debanked. If you're a person that has your own opinions, have your own opinions. This is America. Free speech. We remember that whole thing. It's just everything completely got disregarded with the last administration. They want to take all your rights away. And that was completely messed up. That was so messed up. And so I really hope, for the sake of America, that we can fix these wrongdoings, that we have a chance to redeem ourselves and get after it, because it was just so sad what happened. So sad what happened. So we're also going to talk about ATMs. Oh, shoot. Tave with 50 memberships. Yeah, Tave. Shout out to Tave. Wow, Tave is an icon. I appreciate you, Tave. Guys, smash the likes. Put those rocket and rain emojis for Tave's membershippery. Shout out to Tave. It's nice to see you, my friend. Welcome. Chucky is here. Verhoofty Floof is chilling. I just love when doubters poo-poo on crypto. They're going to eat those words. They already are. We had a crypto executive order. We had all these things go down. And all the people that said we were crazy. And I even made a short about it last week. I hope you guys saw it. I did a short on it last week. I was like, guys, congratulations to every single person that believed and had conviction in crypto, because now everyone that thought we were crazy now sees all the news. Now sees that even our president has his own cryptocurrency. So we're going to go to a whole new level in the next 4 years. At least I hope so. So I'm really bullish on Bitcoin. I'm really bullish on crypto. I'm bullish on every single person in this chat that believes in what they're doing and has conviction, did their research, and didn't listen to people like Jamie Dimon and wait for Jamie Dimon. Oh boy, the day that Jamie Dimon comes out and says that he owns Bitcoin, the whole world is going to explode. The whole world is going to explode. And do you think he cares? No, because Jamie Dimon's so rich, he's so high up on his pedestal that he'll never ever care what the public thinks of him because he doesn't get touched or talked to by the public. I just can't wait for his interviews in the press. That's going to be hilarious. Have I heard about the X Money payment system? Yes, I have heard about X Money. I'm looking forward to that. I think they will integrate Doge, hopefully Bitcoin and Litecoin in there. I think that would be very bullish for X. Buy the dump, not the pump. I agree. XRP, have a beautiful day, my friend. MetaMask, I love that. Julio, what's up? In the moment, nice to see you. Again, thank you, Tate, for all the memberships. Terry said, did I get one? You have to press the allow gift button and it'll help your case. M2, good morning. Please make sure you guys accept those gifts. Make sure you guys put those rocket emojis and those rain emojis if you're bullish on Tave's membership rate. Shout out to Tave. Thank you. Poor Brian. Brian really wants one. Brian needs his membership rate. Guys, we have 4 more likes for 100, and I do want to talk about the Trump meme coin, which I also discussed on Newsmax when I was on Newsmax on a Friday. So please make sure you guys get 100 likes for me so that way I could play it because it was a spicy interview too. That was a good one. And I love Newsmax, by the way. Shout out to Newsmax. I'm always bullish on Newsmax. I'm bullish on the fact that they always have me on to spew all the craziness that I talk. So please make sure you guys check out Newsmax. And I'll play that for you guys in a little bit. Okay. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's see. All right. I'm going to go through one more story, and then hopefully before we get into the spotlight, we're gonna play those. We're gonna play that Newsmax clip. Oh boy, hold on. Michael Cartwright gifted 10 memberships. Oh yeah.
So pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Who do we have? Bao got a membership. Shadow Chaser. Yay! Yay! Oh my gosh. Guys, please, how do you know if you're a member now? You would have a little star next to your name. Please press the allow gift button, Chuck, and so you could get one. And guys, if you're a member, that means you are unlocked to get our beautiful, zesty after shows on Wednesday and Fridays when I'm aiming to keep those consistent for members only. And then today is open for everyone, members, and everyone gets to join all of these Discord after shows on Mondays. So thank you guys so much. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Tay, for the memberships. You guys are doing such great things for the community right now. Thank you. Amy, nice to see you, Amy. Donato, good morning. All right, let's go. Pamp it, pamp it, pamp it. I'm going to talk about this Bitcoin ATM story, international story, and then I'm going to bring it back to Newsmax, and we're going to get after that. All right, let's get it. Let's go. Okay, so Poland is overtaking El Salvador global Bitcoin ATM count, and I'm very bullish on Bitcoin ATMs. I love Bitcoin crypto ATMs. My friend, you're not muted. You're all good. I love Bitcoin ATMs because they are so easy, they're so convenient, and it's just IRL crypto buying, which is always a good thing. Good for adoption. Poland added 10 new Bitcoin ATMs on January 27th, bringing its total to 219 active machines and surpassing El Salvador as the 5th largest crypto ATM network globally after US, Canada, Australia, and Spain. They added 24 crypto ATMs in its ongoing 4-month-long installation period that began in October of 2024. Numerous other countries, including current leaders, Canada, Spain, and Australia, continue to see an uptick in local active crypto ATMs month over month, according to Bitcoin ATM Radar data. And they lag El Salvador despite an impressive head start. And I think it's pretty surprising that El Salvador is not leading that. This is the top 10 crypto ATM network by country. Surprisingly, only 30,000 in the U.S., I'm going to say, is not a lot. 30,000 ATMs is not a lot. 219 ATMs in the whole country is not a lot. So I'm just saying that I think that we need to step up our ATM game because they should be everywhere. Bitcoin ATMs should be everywhere, period. If you like Bitcoin ATMs, put a 1 or a yes emoji or 2 or no emoji. Oh, shoot. Michael Cartwright with another 10 memberships. Let's go, Michael Cartwright, killing the game. Thank you. He's trying again. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. Angel said, love the stream. First time here. Guys, everyone say hi to Angel. Hi, Angel. Thank you so much for joining. Raina, love to you. We are the redheaded stepchildren. Oh, Verhoofty, Floof, and Brian. Guys, make sure you guys grab your membership-y if you could. Just absolutely wow. Thank you guys so much. You're welcome to those that got one. Thank you, Michael Cartwright and Tave. You guys are so sweet. Thank you guys so much. Pimp it up in the chat. If you guys are ready to see the Newsmax interview, can we type Newsmax in the chat? Say hi to Angel first, because Angel's new to the show. And then write Newsmax. If you want to see my Newsmax interview, write Newsmax in the chat. Or else I'll just get into my coins to watch in all the charts. Because I really want to play it. It's relevant. Let me pull up information for Donnie T's coin as well, because it is relevant to my interview. And then we're going to talk about, in that interview, the crypto executive order, if we're bullish, if we're bearish on it. And so we'll see. All right. Michael is amazing. I agree. All right, guys, let's get it. I'm going to show you guys the Newsmax interview that I did. And if you enjoy it, then you could click this link in the live chat and smash the like on it. Okay.
Crypto educator and podcast host Randi Hipper and the director of budget policy.
Oh, wait, hold on. This is the wrong one. Hold up, friends. This is the wrong one. Oh, see, I knew it. I freaking knew it.
Take a look at this strange device that I'm holding in my hand. It's smaller than a quarter, but...
Where it be? My interview is hiding from me. There we go. There we go. Okay. Beautiful. All right. I got the right one now.
Yeah, this is the crypto EO. We're going to be forming an internal working group to make.
Just a little disclosure here that my captions glitched out, and this was not my updated captions. I don't know what happened to it, by the way.
Crypto to make America the world capital in crypto under your leadership.
Which is really going up, right?
Absolutely.
All right, well, that was President Donald J. Trump, in case you're wondering, accompanied by White House crypto czar David Sachs, signing an executive order aimed at promoting cryptocurrencies right here in the United States.
You know, the order established a working group on digital asset markets, tasked with exploring ways to strengthen the United States leadership in the crypto industry and looking into the creation of a strategic digital asset reserve.
And joining us now to discuss, crypto educator and podcast host Randi Hipper, plus public finance economist at the Heritage Foundation, EJ and Tony. Welcome to both of you. Randi, I'm going to start with you. Crypto's looking up, up, up every day. What's your response to this latest executive order?
I think this is extremely bullish. I'm super excited and super stoked about it because it's opening the doors for crypto where the last administration was very against it and wanted to obliterate the industry. And now we're putting the nation first, the people first. In this, we're seeing the ban of central bank digital currencies, which, as Tom Emmer likes to say, is a CCP style surveillance tool. We're also allowing people to transact without censorship, the right to self-custody, which other people, certain senators, didn't like, and being your own bank, which is the biggest part of it. Also mining and validating public networks, which if we're leading that in the United States, then like Donald Trump says at the end of that clip you just showed, could make the country a lot of money.
EJ, you know, Utah Senator Mike Lee is a fan of Trump's crypto executive order, posting this on X. Outstanding EO by President Trump banning the creation of a government-run digital currency, protecting America's privacy and financial freedom. This is exactly what my No Central Bank Digital Currency Act was crafted to achieve. What do you think
absolutely. You know, this is really, I think, a great day in the United States when we can say no to central bank digital currencies. They, much like the government version of anything, a CBDC is the government version of a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, and that means it's much worse than the real thing because everything the government does is.
Just by the way, I was going to jump in on this, but a CBDC is not a cryptocurrency. If you look back to the economic report of the president back in 2023, it even says within that a CBDC is not cryptocurrencies because it does not require DLT, distributed ledger technology. So that means it doesn't even have to have a blockchain of some sort, and it could be a private blockchain, a permissioned blockchain, which is not public, not for everyone to see, and it's not immutable. So I just want to let you know that a CBDC is not crypto.
Is much worse than the private sector. You know, these are tools for surveillance like we've seen in China, but they're also tools for control because with a CBDC, all transactions have to be routed through some kind of central agency. In our case, it would have been the Federal Reserve. And that means that that central authority has the ability to not only approve, but also decline any transaction they want. And look, we've already seen people around the world, including here in this country, advocate for CBDCs on the basis of exactly that kind of government control, where the government can say, you know what, you've bought too much fossil fuels this week. We're going to decline future purchases of gasoline until next week. You know what, you've bought too much ammunition or too many firearms this month. You're not allowed to go to the range anymore until next month. These are not simply, you know, the musings of random kooks. These are actual policies which politicians around the world have advocated. So again, thank God for Donald Trump and that he has said no to a CBDC here in America.
Randy, got to ask you about your opinion on the Trump meme coins. We know that the president and the first lady launched their coins the other day. Obviously, marketing master, as always, that Donald Trump. But a lot of people, especially Democrats, have said it's extremely dangerous. There have been statements that this is something that is going to be a conflict of interest with the presidency. Your reaction?
I think that the Democrats have a lot more to worry about with danger because if you look back to the CBDC Anti-Surveillance State Act that was proposed and referenced before, the Democrats voted basically in favor of CBDC. So I think that they're the ones that are putting people in danger, okay? But then I'll also talk about the Trump coin, which again, we've seen the market cap go down, Melania's market cap go down, but it also goes to show that people are interested in showing sentiment. If you look at meme coins, it's a decentralized way for people to show their emotion towards something. So we see Trump coin, when the initial coin came out, it was going crazy. People loved it. And so people are showing that, okay, we have favor. We like Donald Trump. We're in favor of this coin. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it just shows that, you know, interest, public interest.
Well, definitely ones to watch. All right, Randy, EJ, thanks for joining us. Have a great weekend and stay with us because the second hour.
How'd y'all feel about that one? How did y'all feel about that? Let me know. Let me know. How did you guys feel about that? But yeah, so that was my latest hit on Newsmax, talking about Trump coin, the crypto executive order. All of those things were really pretty bullish news. So I was happy I was able to cover that at least over there on Newsmax. And I thank them for having me as usual because they're the bomb. Love my Newsmax fam. So please make sure you guys are smashing the like, sharing this out with friends. Julie, good morning, Julie. Thank you for the Piper Academy rating in here. I appreciate them. All my Pipers, my OC Tradefly Army Piper, thank you guys so much for joining today. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, guys, if you enjoyed the Newsmax hit, then let me know. If you guys, I see more people are jumping in. If you guys want me to play it again later, I definitely will. All right, guys, we're doing pretty good on time. Let's get into our beautiful coins to watch and our market. Actually, no. Before the coins to watch, we have our project spotlight. Before we get there, 8 more subscribers until we hit our goal for today. 18,240. Let's go. Listen to Piano Maddie B.
Why don't you like and subscribe and share this video?
shout out to Julie. She gave me a little fist pump. Thank you. Thank you, Julie. Appreciate you for her 3rd ever super chat. I appreciate that very much. All right, shout out to Julie. Guys, smash the likes. Let's go. All right, guys, we do have our project spotlight today. Let's get after it. Now, we know that crypto ETPs, crypto ETFs have been flowing in with that cash. Now, we did have new filings since we last were on the Zest, and I'm going to break it down for you. But first, we have to acknowledge how much money has flown into Bitcoin ETFs. In their very first year of trading, spot Bitcoin USD, again, exchange-traded funds ETFs have seen billions of dollars flow into them and have made it easier for investors to invest in crypto. However, not all Bitcoin ETFs are made the same. Since they began trading on January 11th of 2024, spot Bitcoin ETFs have seen net inflows of roughly $36.2 billion. According to Farside Investors, iShares, which is BlackRock, saw net inflows worth nearly $38 billion during the period, and outflows totaling more than $21 billion from Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust. That's a lot of money being thrown in there. So those are just some stats I wanted to throw at you there. And we saw on, I think this was Friday, BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF surpassed $1 billion in trading on the opening hours. And so we saw that they saw over $1 billion of trading volume during its first 2 hours of trading. And that is because of the rescinded SAB 121 bulletin that was absolutely huge for the industry as well, and opening the doors for TradFi and crypto to kind of merge. And we also, beyond that, we saw a total of $1.9 billion of inflows into the ETPs. And of course, BlackRock kind of led that. And it was the 3rd consecutive week of inflows into global crypto ETPs, bringing a year-to-date total of $4.7 billion. So this was absolutely nuts. So if you guys see the flows by asset, we have Bitcoin leading, Ethereum, multi-asset, and so on and so forth. ETH ETP saw inflows of nearly $205 million last week, continuing their rebound despite early year selling. Year-to-date inflows for Ether ETPs reached $177 million. ETH also saw $18.5 million, down about 40% from the previous week. So I thought this was pretty interesting. So we have a lot of money flowing into these ETFs, and we have more filings. Grayscale actually just filed a Solana and Litecoin ETF with the SEC. We've seen a few Litecoin ETFs. There's 3 applications currently for a Litecoin ETF. So we see, compared to other crypto assets, the race to create a Litecoin ETF has been subdued. The Nashville-based Canary Capital made the first filing in October, but few have followed suit. The SEC has been giving more signals that it may approve a Litecoin fund, and a NASDAQ filed to list if approved. Today, Grayscale became the 2nd firm to file for a Litecoin ETF. Litecoin recently soared due to this, but even the Grayscale application didn't move the needle too much. Grayscale also filed for other ETF products, including a Solana ETF. According to a thread compiled by Bloomberg analyst James Cipher, Grayscale is creating a product based on a synthetic position of its Ethereum and mini trust, as well as a novel idea. And in short, they prioritized their filing for a Litecoin product, but also applied for 3 other ETFs that afternoon. The firm may have pioneered the race for a Bitcoin ETF, but has been consistently dominated in the market by the other issuers. Now, Grayscale currently owns over 2 million of 84 million Litecoin. So I've been telling you guys for so long there's going to be a Litecoin ETF. And I've been warning you about Grayscale owning over 2 million. We've been watching Grayscale since about 1.7 million Litecoin in their pockets to now over 2 million Litecoin they're holding. Get ready, buckle up, because Litecoin is going to be in such high demand. Again, it's just simple supply and demand. There's only 84 million to exist. Grayscale already owns 2 million. And even Michael Saylor has said it in the past, the only thing that comes close to Bitcoin And the regulatory clarity that goes along with Bitcoin is Litecoin, the only one. So I'm just throwing that out there. We also have Doge ETFs filed, Solana, HBAR, XRP, as well as, I'm missing one, Trump and Bonk were also recently filed. So we have a bunch of crypto ETFs out there. Grayscale, yeah, Grayscale is like Sailor's Litecoin whale. Absolutely, Miguel. I agree with that 100%. They already own, again, 2 million out of 84 million. That's a huge portion of the supply. Huge portion of the supply. So get ready for the ETF game to be stepped up. Get ready. We're going to go into the market recap and your coins to watch. Let's get into it. All right. Oh, also, we have 6 more subscribers until we hit our goal. Coins to watch, friends. Let's get after it. Your coins to watch are as follows. But before that, I wanted to dive into how Solana, Doge, and XRP are plunging as much as 10% due to the bloody start of the week, as we've seen $770 million in long liquidations. Take a look at this right here. Bullish bets on higher crypto prices lost $770 million in the past 24 hours as Bitcoin fell under 100K, leading to some majors rapidly losing momentum. So that was like Solana, Doge, ETH, BNB, XRP, Cardano, all taking a little bit of a dip today. We could look at those if you so please. Even right before we went live, I saw this tweet from Watcher Guru discussing how $920 billion was liquidated from the crypto market in the past 24 hours. Don't get scared. This is a normal dip. And the fact that people are panicking when we just dipped below 100 grand and now we're back at 1015 and people are still upset. We're at $100,000 Bitcoin. Oh my gosh. Everyone needs to go outside and touch grass or something because it's way too... Calm down. Calm it down. Your coins to watch. We're going to look at our biggest gainers. DEX up 8.5%. Mantra, 4.65. Move, up 2.8. Bitenzor, up 3.4. And then we have to do all these stable coins. So more stable coins. Eunice said Leo, I guess. Down 1%, but up 0.05% in the past 24 hours. Your biggest losers are Onyx Coin, down 30%. Fart Coin down to 24%. We have AIOZ Network down 19.5%, Jupiter down 13.5%, and Pepe actually down almost 13%. Oh, my poor Pepe. Poor Pepe. Guys, please smash the likes and share. Let's jump into the charts really quick. We have Bitcoin 101.6 again, taking that dip to around 98K. And again, this is a normal dip. Like, it's okay. We're not that far off from our all-time high. Our all-time high is around 109.3. To the bottom of our candles, we're down 10% from our high. From where we're at right now, we're 7% away from our all-time high. And people are still upset. Calm it down. Calm down. I'm waiting for alt season, to be honest. The Bitcoin market Cipher is letting us know that, again, this dip is reasonable. We got the VWAP below that zero line, which kind of hurts my heart just a little bit. Aww. Money flow taking a dip, momentum dipping as well. The RSI chopping it up. We also have Ethereum at $3,147. Again, actually dipping to just over $3,000. We're around $3,020 Ethereum. And right below that is the 200-day SMA at $2,988. We're currently down 2.5%. Oh my gosh, if we go below $3,000 ETH, get ready for all these liquidations. Everyone's going to be crying on Twitter, crying. Right, Luck? Thank you for the roses. Neutrally, you want to stay above $3,000 ETH. Bullishly, we're targeting that 3270. We have a red dot printing on the momentum. A lot of Christmas tree action. Red, green, red, green, red, green. Currently red, pulling down that momentum VWAP. And that money flow may cross below that zero line. And if it does, we're going to see a lot of maybe, again, danger below $3,000 ETH. The RSI is also struggling this morning. Litecoin is $112.92. My poor line. Down 3.5%. Bearishly, you're looking at $100 Litecoin, 103, 104-ish. You want to stay above $100 Litecoin. Again, we have the ETF pending, so hopefully we see some good news, and inadvertently we might see some price action from it, but again, I wouldn't expect much. Again, never expect anything in life. You have to just have your bullish, your bearish case scenario and plan things out. You want to close above, ideally, 114, and bullishly look at $142 Litecoin. $150 is the real psychological level I'm watching right now. We have a red dot printed here, pulling down the momentum, the VWAP, money flow, all of those things. So please make sure you're taking a watch on this. Right, Reds, good morning. Litecoin is so slow, should be 10K per coin by now. Man, I keep calm, I hodl on, and I get after it. That is it. Again, you can't have expectations of anything or anybody, because if you have expectations of, oh, this should be that, and that person should do this, then you're setting yourself up. You got to make sure that you don't expect things from anyone or anything, and you just wait for, again, things to happen. So you said I'm right. Thank you. Appreciate that. But again, don't have expectations, because when you do, you're setting yourself up for failure, and you just want to, again, wait and see how things play out. Again, that's why I always say plan things out. If you have a price you want to buy at, then you do it. If you have a price you want to sell at, then do it. Just make sure that you're not hurting yourself in the process. Don't invest more than you could afford to lose, all that basic things that people say to you. Alexandra G, my G, good morning. Very loosely said very wise words. Thank you. I appreciate that, because I've been getting some good advice from people in my life lately, and I was like, that someone said that to me the other day, and because I was like saying like, oh, I wish this person would do this, and I thought they would do this, and they were like, no, you cannot have expectations of people. You can't have expectations of certain things, because then you set yourself up for failure. Then you're always going to be wanting something that may not happen. And it, like, in relation to a person, right? You could say, oh, I wish this person would do this. They should be doing this. Well, no, they shouldn't be doing anything, because that's just what you expect of them. And again, not to say that it won't happen, that down the line a person, let's say, would turn around and say, you know what, hey, I apologize, or hey, you were right about that certain thing. They might turn around and do that one day, but you can't expect them to do that. Same thing with your charteries and things. You can't expect Litecoin to go to 10K, because again, you might be setting yourself up. Not to say that it wouldn't happen, that it can't happen. I would like it to. I feel like mathematically it should be like a ratio of like 1 to 4 with Bitcoin. Like it should be like 25% of what Bitcoin is. But again, I don't expect nothing. I just wait and see. What others think, do, and say is none of your business, especially what they think and say about you. I love that, Verhoofty Floof. D Miners, much love. I have some great advice for you. Come hang out with the DJs late at night and play games. I know. I wish I got to do that. I've just been having computer issues, and that's my problem. I'm like, because this morning I turned on my computer. Like, again, it was fine yesterday. And I was like, and even my websites that I was showing you guys were showing up blank. They were working this morning. And then right before I go live, they go blank again. I'm like, what? Darn it, like, what's going on here? So my computer, I'm worried I'm going to burn her out if I start streaming and playing games. Because when I was playing Fortnite, then I was playing Fortnite, my computer was heating up. It was also freezing sometimes. And I was like, oh, darn. Like, what if I stream and also play the game? Would my computer blow up? So that's what I'm worried about. But yeah, we're going to get after it. Guys, we are freaking pumping in this chat this morning. Thank you to Piano Matty B. Thank you to the Piper Academy for rating in. I appreciate you guys so much. Also, we have 1,000 people watching on X right now. We love the X.com. Bitcoin Lord, good morning. Guys, please smash the like and share. We're going to hop into Discord now. Please make sure you guys hop into Discord. We have our event starting actually right now for the community after show. And again, if you are not a member, that's okay. If you are just getting after it with us, that's okay. And Wednesday and Friday are going to be for the members only. So please jump in and get after it. So thank you guys so much for joining today. We also have a subscriber goal that we were very close to accomplishing. We're only 6 more away, and I think we're getting after it with the subscribers. I think we're getting after it. We really want to hit 20,000. And again, I have I have some love in my heart, and I'm hoping that within the next few weeks, around 2.5 weeks is my birthday stream. So I'm hoping by then we could somehow hit 20,000 subscribers. If we hit 20,000 subscribers before my birthday, I'll just cry so many tears on stream. Kai, nice to see you. Gary's already there. All right, yay. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. All right, guys, please make sure you smash the like, share. We're almost at 150 likes, too. That is so awesome. How many likes do we have? We have 143. Guys, I see you out there. I'm going to play Piano Matty B right now.
Why don't you like and subscribe and share this video?
Bear Hoopty said, always zoom out. I agree. Zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out on the darn charts. We could, you know what? That's a good idea. We're going to do that right now. We're going to do that right now before we head out of here. Look at where Bitcoin was a year ago. Hold on. What date is it? It's January 27th. We're going to go to January of last year. Should be right here. February. Okay. January of 2024. Okay. 28th, 27th. Okay. We were at $42,000 Bitcoin, 41.7, around $42,000 Bitcoin 1 year ago today. And you're mad about an 2+X? Like, are you for real? If you bought Bitcoin a year ago, you over doubled your money. Okay? You're telling me you're mad about $101,000 Bitcoin? And that's the dip that's wiping out billions from the market? Oh, please. Go outside and touch grass, man. Go outside and smell the air. Take a sip of darn coffee or maybe some tea that's decaffeinated so you don't go buck wild. Because this is all this fun in the market. You guys need to keep calm, huddle on. When in doubt, zoom out on the charts and realize that we are doing amazing. We're up 140% in the past year. 140%. I'll calm down. I'll get after it. Thank you guys so much for joining. We're 3 likes away from 150. I know as we end the show, you guys are going to smash those likes. I'm not worried about it. Please join the after show. Please go to the community stage in Discord. Again, everybody is welcome, not just members. Members, I always encourage you guys to come. But every single person that's in this chat could be talking with us over in Discord. So please smash the like, subscribe, share this out with friends. Have a beautiful day. I will see you guys later for the Randy Roundup and in Discord right now. Have a great day. Much love to every single one of you. Peace. Mwah.